everyone, my name's Jadon, and I am the dog trainer with a message. And I would like to introduce you to Julie and Bam Bam, and she's going to share with us a few of the issues she's having with Bam Bam.
This is Bam Bam. She's a 10-year-old red heeler, and she loves to bark and protect our property and not follow my commands.
Okay, so we're going to use the slip line collar today, I think, to try to solve these issues. We're going to try it out first, see how it works, and go from there, I guess. So let's first start with the did you say she was pulling on the lead?
Yes.
Okay, so Bam Bam, let's go. Come on. Come on, Bam Bam, let's go. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. Yes. Yes, that's a good girl. See, just keeping a little bit of pressure when she doesn't come, just pop it a little, and she'll come and get right beside you usually. And then just keep doing this drill of turning around like this, especially if she starts going offline or, see, she's starting to follow me already just by the few tugs I've already done. So, but I'm hoping she'll show us where she tries to pull on it again like she did before. See, when she gets out to the end, just give it a little pop like that. Yeah, there we go. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. You're doing a good girl. Can you sit for me? Bam Bam, sit. Okay, looks like she doesn't like to sit very well either, so I'm going to help her a little bit. I'm going to pull up on the leash and down on the bottom and say sit. I also want to give a hand command with that when she starts sitting, and then we'll give her a little treat for being a good dog. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. I'll give her loving, a little scratch behind the ears when she does something good. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Good job. Good job. Okay, let's go this way. Good job. Yes, that's a good job. Let's go this way. Good job. You're doing such a good job. Sit. Good girl. That's a good girl. Yes. That's a good girl. Always give her lots of praise and love and a treat when she does something good. We really want her to know when she does something good. We want to praise her for it. You know, these corrections are going to stop as soon as she starts walking in sync with you, and she sits. You know, eventually you'll have her right beside you, and she'll sit when you stop. If you'll give a little pressure up, she'll begin to sit beside you once you teach her sit over and over, and then you won't even need this leash anymore. You could go back to a regular leash afterwards. You're being such a good girl. And I want to reward her for being good because she's just sitting there and staying and doing so well. So we want to reward her. That's such a good girl. Okay, you ready? Let's go. Let's go. Uh-oh. So we give it just a little pop. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. There you go. Good girl. That's a good girl. You're doing so good. She's such a pretty dog. She's such a pretty dog. Come on, that's a good girl. I know I sound crazy talking all high voiced like this and everything, but it's great for the dog because they can tell in your voice negative and positive. And when you're come on, let's go. When you're giving them praise, it reinforces. It's more positive reinforcement when you give them praise and you use the positive voice. Okay, sit. Good girl. That is such a good girl. You're doing so good. Okay, Julie, would you like to come try it yourself?
Yeah.
You want to put her on your left side.
Okay.
And here's some treats. I'll just give it all to you.
Okay. You ready, Bam Bam? Okay, let's go. So good. And turn. Keep going. And turn.
Look at her. She's doing a good job.
Okay. Sit. Good girl. You're so smart.
Yeah, give her lots of praise.
You're
Good.
so smart. Good. Sit. Okay, let's go.
Try again. Okay.
Let's turn
This time I want you to turn away from her. There you go. Yeah.
Let's-
Look at that. She's staying right with you, right at the heel position already. That's awesome. Awesome.
Oh, come on, pay attention.
That's a good girl. That's a good girl.
Sit. Good girl. You're so smart.
Good job. And you can begin to work on her with the sit and the stay. And I would recommend that you give her a place command when she does the barking at the window. Can you go get your car, cameraman? Go get your car and drive down the driveway. We're waiting to see if Bam Bam barks at this car coming out so we can correct it. Yeah,
Hush.
Just give it a good, okay, let off the pressure now.
Hush.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, see, when we don't want her barking, so when she's making these noises, I'm going to give her a little pop. Hush. Hush. No, ma'am. Good girl. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. See, now she's quit barking. Normally she would stand here from what Julie said and bark and bark and bark and bark. But now she's, with just a good pop, she's now sitting still waiting on a treat for doing such a good job. That's such a good girl. Yeah, that's such a good girl. Look, see the car's going back and forth. I don't know if y'all can see it. Can they see it on the camera? Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a car going back and forth, and normally this dog's going crazy, jumping up on the window, barking, and right now she's sitting here calm as can be and just watching the car go back and forth. Deidre, do you have her number to call her? I'll tell her. She can see me. I'll give her a thumbs up, let her know we're good. All right, so that's a correction for, we gave her a correction of just a pop with the leash. It was just like a pop like that to get her attention is all it's doing. It doesn't hurt her. These slip leashes don't hurt you. I like to show people, you know, first of all, to use one, you want it to look like a P, and put it on the dog in the P, and it doesn't hurt. Julie, you want to pull on it? It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt me at all. It's fine. Okay, so that's my advice on how to get a dog to stop. Okay, maybe we need to go put it back. Hush. Hush. Where is she? Where is she? We'll see if she barks this time. She knows this collar's back on her now, the slip lead. She may or may not. If she does, I hope that she does so we can give her a correction so she'll learn we don't want you to do that. While we're waiting, the other options. Good girl. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Okay, we want to give her lots of praise now.
Come here, good girl.
Yeah, she did good. She's done good. The other options to stopping the barking is to just take the situation away completely. You can crate train your dog, and I'll be doing some videos on crate training in the future. You could crate train your dog and just remove them from the whole situation where she wouldn't be at the windows. Put the crate in another room or something and just put her in the crate if you're going to lay down and take a nap or whatever. That way you don't get disturbed during the nap. Or you can you can do what I did with the slip collar. Sometimes these slip collars won't work, but it did in this instance. She learned very quickly to stop barking. We worked with her actually a little before we started filming, but right after one pop on the first time, she stopped, and we gave it a break. We'd stopped training for a little while, and then we came back to revisit it to see what happened, and she did get excited, and we gave her correction, only one correction, and it fixed the issue. So I believe in a balanced training. I believe that, of course, we want to give positive reinforcement when she does something good, for sure, but we also need to let her know when it's wrong. So that's why I use a slip line. It just gives a little tug, a little, hey, I want you doing this. That is not acceptable. And so that's the point of this collar, and it seems to have worked in this situation. And I hope you'll push the thumbs up and the subscribe, and watch some more of my videos. If you'll subscribe, they'll pop up when every time I put a new one out. So I want to thank y'all and have a blessed day.